And you want to know who else makes gay people the scapegoat and the gay community a great distraction away from their own problems? The evangelical community. Do me a favor. I need y'all to get yourself some business, because I promise you the gay agenda is not the thing that is standing in the way of a move of God. I promise you it is not the gay agenda that is propagating and promoting the uprise of the Antichrist. I promise you it's not. It might be the amount of essay that takes place in churches, in the actual church buildings, and by your ministers and by your preachers and by your bishops. We're going to talk about the grooming that takes place. We gotta talk about that. We're going to talk about the fact that you say that you are against homosexuality because you are by the book. Meanwhile, there are whole denominations that will not even read or touch on the topics of speaking in tongues with all of the chapters that are in the New Covenant scriptures about it. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the fact that y'all don't have the sense enough to know where sickness and disease comes from. And some of y'all are still hell-bent and convinced that sickness and disease is a tool in the hand of God, and that when people die early and prematurely is because God took them home, when it's very clear that the scriptures make it and say that the enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy. Y'all don't even read y'all Bible thoroughly all the way. Y'all read enough passages to condemn people who don't think and believe like you. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the financial corruption that takes place within churches. Can we talk about the political mess that takes place? Because here's the thing. These days, it's not about who's called to preach. Because if you take a hard, critical